We have a complete panel tonight. With me in the studio to my left is Gajendra Chauhan, is chairman of FTII. He saw last night's program on the Newshour, felt he had to give his point of view, so we've gathered a panel around him. To his left is Paintal, well-known actor, who also is supporting him, I think, in this. So Paintal is with him on this. And to his left, today on the program, we have, of course, on the extreme left, we have Aruna Raje Patil, who's a filmmaker, National Award winner. She's an alumni of the FTII 1969 batch. Uday Shankar Pani, filmmaker and alumni FTII 1974 batch. So we have very eminent members of FTII with us. To my extreme right, I have Vikas Urs, who's a student of former student. You're a student of FTII.
I'm Prateek.
Prateek Vats, who's an alumni of FTII. With me on the satellite link is Vikas Urs, who's a student leader and student of FTII. To my right today is Vinay Shukla. He's a filmmaker and writer. He's a gold medalist in direction of FTII in a previous batch now. So we have equal representation on all sides, Gajendra ji. And ताकि आप बाद में ये ना कहे that this is a panel which is loaded against you. There are people who are for you as well. With me also is Anupam Kher, right? Anupam Kher, and of course we have Narendra Pathak, who's a member of FTII, and Vikas Urs, a student of FTII. So thanks very much. First, I'd like to begin with Anupam Kher and Gajendra Chauhan ji. Khulkar kahe, let everybody have their point of view, right? I first want you, Anupam Kher ji, in clear and unambiguous and frank terms, I want you to tell Gajendra Chauhan whether you think he's qualified to be the chairman of the FTII. Anupam Kher.
Good evening, Arnab. I think it is not about two people. I think it's not very nice of me to sort of tell him on your television channel whether he's fit or not, because I have personally nothing against him. I have met him socially very nicely. When I was asked in a press conference, I was doing a show that do you think Gajendra Chauhan is fine for this? I felt that no, he may be lacking the qualities that a chairman should have as an FTII chairman. There are a lot of people from all over India who can be appointed as the chairman of the institution. It's the only institution run by government. But I also at the same time do not like the fact that he is being presented as a person who has done only Yudhisthira or who has done films which are shady. I think people should be respected for whatever work they want to do. That's their personal choice. But let's not sort of bring his work as something, oh my God, this is something he should have not done. Well, we have accepted porn star as one of the biggest stars in today's film industry. So if we can do that. But yes, as a chairman of the thing, we need a much more qualified person. We need a person who has an understanding of world cinema, who has an understanding of theatre, who has an understanding of this thing. For that purpose, as a professional who has been from the National School of Drama, who has visited film industry, who runs an acting school for the last 10 years, 11 years, I feel that we can do with a better body of work person as the chairman of
that's as straightforward. So you don't. So let's put it clear, Gajendra Chauhan ji, you don't have an understanding of world cinema. You don't have an understanding of theatre. You don't have the professional qualities. Your achievements and accomplishments in the world of cinema are not up to the mark. They काफी politely आपको कहा है, मगर काफी सीधी तरह से भी कहा है उन्होंने. अनुपम खेर जी, you can respond to him, please.
अर्नब, कल मैंने आपका प्रोग्राम देखा. मैं रात भर अपसेट रहा. आपने मेरी 2 फिल्मों को लेकर, मैं अनुपम जी की भी एक बात को ऑब्जेक्शन कर रहा हूं कि उन्होंने पॉर्न शब्द यूज़ किया है. जिस फिल्म के विषय में कल दिखाया गया है वो पॉर्न नहीं है, पहली बात. वो एडल्ट फिल्म है और इस देश में बहुत सारी एडल्ट फिल्में बनती हैं. सेंसर बोर्ड उसे पास करता है.
नहीं,
मैंने जिंदगी में कोई उस फिल्म में इस देश के बहुत बड़े स्टार भी थे मेरे साथ में. अमजद खान साहब थे, अरुणा रानी जी थी, सत्यन कप्पू साहब थे, टीकू तुलसानिया जी थे. उस फिल्म को देश की सेंसर बोर्ड ने पास किया है एडल्ट सर्टिफिकेट के साथ में. उसमें सिर्फ एक सीन है जिसको 1.5 मिनट का सीन दिखा के मेरा कैरियर एसेसिनेशन करने की कोशिश की गई. कल भी की गई इस प्रोग्राम में. मैंने ऑब्जेक्शन किया. सुबह ही मैंने अर्नब साहब को फ़ोन किया. मैं आज बहुत लंबी लिस्ट लेके आया हूँ, बहुत फिल्मों की और बहुत सीरियल की. मैंने 700 सीरियल्स किए हैं फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में रह के 34 ईयर्स कैरियर में, और मैंने करीब 150 फिल्में की हैं, 25 राजस्थानी फिल्म की हैं, 23 भोजपुरी फिल्में की हैं, मलयालम की है, एसमीज की है, बंगाली की है, मराठी की है, बहुत लंबा।
आप सारे बात को पर्सनली ले रहे हैं। आप डोंट टेक इट पर्सनली।
नहीं, स्टैचर ऑफ वर्क, जहां
नो स्टैचर ऑफ वर्क, नो स्टैचर ऑफ वर्क, बिकॉज़ नो वन सेकंड प्लीज, it's not about, okay, you have done films, now I'll be very clear with you. You have done films which can be called, you are calling them adult, which say they are vulgar films in the past.
See, adult film, rest of the films are normal.
Now let me answer.
I have worked with Anupam Ji.
I am not, you are taking it personally.
No,
I'm saying, I am not talking about.
I'm trying to tell you my body.
But what I'm saying today is, I am not talking about your Tarzan-like film called Jungle Love. I'm not talking I'm not talking about some film about Kuli Kirki, about adult.
Talk about Barsat, talk about Ufiye Mohabbat, talk about Tumko Na Bhool Payenge, talk about Dhadkane.
Talk about the past presidents of the FTII. Talk about Adur Gopalakrishnan.
How can you say that?
No, talk about Shyam Benegal.
No, without giving me a chance, how can you say that?
Talk about Girish Karnad.
Fine enough. छोटे से आदमी बड़ा बनता है ना.
Talk about UR Krishnamurthy.
काम से आदमी बड़ा बनता है.
Talk about Saeed Mirza.
No.
Sir, I agree.
I respect all these people.
I'm sorry, but you know one thing, Mr. So one
सबको मैं respect करता हूँ.
My point is,
आप मुझे इतना नीचे क्यों दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं?
आप ये चीज को personally क्यों ले रहे हैं? कोई आपको कह रहा है?
अपने प्रोग्राम में लिखा है Gajendra versus everyone.
Yes, it is. It has become Gajendra versus everyone because everyone is now saying.
Entire government is supporting me for this job.
It's not about the government.
How can it is everyone?
It's not okay. First of all, Gajendra ji, remember this. I'm telling you this. I don't have anything personal against you.
No,
but what I'm saying is, and don't take it otherwise. I'll tell you frankly, you are not at the same level of stature as Shyam Benegal, Girish Karnad, UR Krishnamurthy, Saeed Mirza, and you can't say work will take me up to that stature. You are saying give me a chance. This is not an honorary position.
Fine.
It's a full-time job.
See my past also.
You don't make appointments on the basis of what you might do in the future.
6 years I have worked on Prithvi Theatre. 19 years I have worked with Madam Hema Malini.
Should I open up the debate? Otherwise it becomes you versus me.
No.
Okay, one second. Anupam, we've heard different points of view. Who'd like to respond? Open debate now. Feel free to come in. I think you wanted to make a point there to him.
Yeah,
go ahead, please.
It's not, Gajendra, nothing personal. I'd like to say that before we start. But, you know, cinema and Bollywood, I say there is a difference here when you take, especially when you're talking of Film Institute. Now, Film Institute has made its presence felt in the world. Now, Bollywood is a very different level, and you know, the number of films, I don't question that, 700 serials and 150 films or 300 films, but you know, it's not what we are looking at. Like when you have a film school, and we want people to, you're competing with the best in the world.
That's right.
And for that, we really wanted to have someone who had vision. And that was one point. The second thing I want to also make is a process which we have an issue with, the process how people are selected for such very, very important...
Okay, one second. I think Prateek also wanted to come. Prateek, make your point here, please. Make your point.
See, there are two things here. First of all, yeah, it is not about Mr. Chauhan himself. The constitution of the entire body doesn't suit the profile of the institute. You know, there's been a history, precedence of a kind of composition to the FTII society. It is the apex body, the steering body. So one person doesn't do anything. Yes, he's maybe, as we feel, he's not the best person.
Let's come to the point. What is the issue? This is not about some technical thing. The fact is the real problem is with Gajendra.
No, I'll tell you what the real issue is.
Let's be very clear. I've been very frank with him on this.
Arnab, I'll tell you what the issue is.
You're being very cagey about it.
If I want to, मेरा बहुत मन है एम्स में जाके हार्ट सर्जरी करने का, क्या मुझे मौका दिया जाएगा? I think no.
नहीं मतलब क्या? What is the link to what?
Because एक मौका देखे, this is not a. Sir, ये बात नहीं है.
देने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. The government has already decided. So there is a question of giving.
No, but the fact is that there is a national debate over the fact that there are people who have headed this institution in the past. You prove to me tonight you are as qualified and as eminent in them, or maybe your friend Paintal ji can make that point. Or that you are more accomplished or equally accomplished as them. Paintal ji.
I would like to only point out one thing, Arnab, that as far as institute is concerned, the students are concerned, they have their own thinking, their own way of improving themselves, on their own way to go through the process. A chairman is not going to tell them how to create and know themselves in the institute. So what I mean to say is that he is going to be basically helped for the students' problems to be solved, not to guide them what to do and how to do.
Okay, Vinay Shukla, please, Vinay Shukla.
You see, FTII stands for encouraging, nurturing the creative aspirants into develop them into independent thinking filmmakers. I mean, to encourage them to express their views very freely, which could be against the government. Now, with Gajendra ji's commitment to the
BJP,
to the political party, would he allow, say, for example, if a student wants to make a film criticizing the government,
30
just a
days.
minute.
I've been telling it on media.
Just
Yes,
allow
sure,
me to
please,
finish,
please,
sir.
please.
No, I don't agree with that. That's a ridiculous statement.
Who, sir?
That's Anupam Kher.
No, mine?
No, he's saying your view is ridiculous. Yeah, go ahead.
My view is ridiculous. In what way, Anupam, I would like to know.
Yeah, because I think that's not the point. Let's not sort of say
that's
that
the point.
just because
Say, for
if
example,
we have a Muslim
because
president does not mean we are an Islamic state. If we have a BJP person, that I don't think should be the
No, I'm not saying
point.
BJP person.
I think
Please
that's
mind it.
taking away
Given
from the
his
whole
commitment,
point.
Anupam.
And as far as Aruna ji's point is also concerned, I think let me just sort of say, and this is not in defense of Gajendra. I have personally said it that Gajendra ji does not have the qualification, but the point is that people in the last 20 years, what have they done for FTII in the last 20 years? Where is FTII today? FTII has gone to dogs.
It has never
so let's not sort of take that away.
Just a minute, I object to the word. I object to the word. It has gone to the dog.
But yes,
I object to that
symbolically
expression. You see, what has happened, we have created the alumni.
You can object to anything, that doesn't matter. I'm telling the truth.
So, you are telling the truth, which could be very subjective.
I said it doesn't matter.
No, I mean calling it ridiculous. I say what you are saying is completely ridiculous, you know.
No, but don't you think
Vinay, the point is you are saying that if somebody wants to make a film against Hinduism and against BJP, he will not allow.
I think we are getting into. I think, gentlemen, Vinay Shukla, 1 minute, just a minute.
We are discussing Anupam Kher,
I am here tonight. You see, unlike everyone here, I am very straight on this. I am here tonight to discuss a man sitting to my left called Gajendra Chauhan. And unlike some of the other panelists who I feel are being wishy-washy on the subject, 1 second, let us be very clear. Mr. Gajendra Chauhan, I am telling you, the controversy is about you. The problem people have is about you. The question mark is on you. Everybody is questioning whether you have the stature, you have the achievements. They're saying Premier Institute. Anyone can head it, but not Gajendra Chauhan. He doesn't have the caliber to be heading this institute. And the person who represents the other side is Vikas Urs, who is joining us from Pune, who's a student leader out there. He's been leading the protest. Vikas, I hope you'll be direct tonight and not be polite about the subject. What is your problem with Gajendra Chauhan? Why do you feel he does not have the stature to be leading your institute? Please, Mr. Urs.
Yeah, hi Arnab. To put things straight right away, our problem is not just with Gajendra Chauhan. He is only part of the problem. The problem is with a lot of people in the society who have absolutely no credibility outside of the fact that they are having a certain latent political connection, beyond which they have absolutely no artistic, academic credibility, including Mr. Chauhan, to be a part of the FTII society.
So, no artistic credibility. Please tell, okay, fine. Now, Mr. Urs, elaborate. With Mr. Urs on one side of the screen and Gajendra Chauhan on the other. I like the young man's directness. He is telling you that you have no credibility, no artistic credibility to be heading his institute. Mr. Vikas Urs, tell him directly tonight what you think he lacks. Why do you feel Gajendra Chauhan does not have the artistic credibility required to head your institute? Tell him today.
Sir, there's nothing personal against you or the other members who are contentious in the society, but all of you who are being questioned by not just the students, I think by the citizens of this country, have nothing in their kitty as a body of work which represents a larger worldview, which is representative of art the sensitivity of art, or neither does it connect to the people of this country, or neither does it represent a larger need for why art should be used to sensitize people across the world.
Does he has
Your
the
work
prerogative to decide
is
about the
below par.
chairmanship of...
No,
Your work
no,
doesn't represent
you're asking him a counter
the true
question.
feelings of Indians in this country. Your work is not up to the mark in terms of its artistic and academic merit. Neither has it been displayed in any national or international festival. Neither has it got any recognition anywhere. Neither has it ever reached out to the people of this country in a manner that people or critiques of this community could have ever spoken about it.
He's told you directly. Respond to him.
Have you not seen Mahabharat?
What?
94 hours of cinema with Mr. B.R. Chopra, one of the legendary
I have seen
of this
Mahabharat.
country.
I was 4 years old when I saw Mahabharat. Sir, I have seen Mahabharat. I was 4 years old.
Fine enough. You can ask your father. How will respond to this?
Don't try to convince yourself that that is probably the greatest piece of work that has ever come out of India.
94 hours of television with the legendary director of this country, Mr. B.R. Chopra. 27 years of my working with Mr. Chopra. What are you trying to say? I worked with Mr. Basu Chatterjee, I worked with Mr. Rishikesh Mukherjee. What are you talking? I have got a long list of working with the directors and producers of this country today.
Done 30 years back.
आप कौन होते मेरे स्ट्रेच बॉडी वर्क को डिसाइड करने वाले?
To the film institute and become its chairman.
नहीं एक मिनट.
Please don't belittle this institute.
I have worked with Mr. Bachchan, I have worked with Salman Khan, I have worked with top directors and producers of this country. आप मेरा स्ट्रेच बॉडी वर्क आप डिसाइड कैसे करेंगे?
Okay. One person.
Information and Broadcasting Ministry has decided about it. They have the prerogative to decide about the chairmanship.
It is totally unfair. It's absolutely unfair for you to even comment on the...
Just a minute. Uday Shankar Pani hasn't spoken.
Not done anything.
Now what's that? Now we are on the subject. The subject tonight is clearly this. It's about the caliber of Gajendra Chauhan.
So
the student questions the caliber. Gajendra Chauhan says you are nobody to decide the caliber. The government has decided my caliber. Now entering the debate, Uday Shankar Pani, please.
So first of all,
you can tell him directly, sir.
First of all, it's a big issue with every FTII. You know, what is happening right now there. And believe me, I find majority of the people in favor of Gajendra Chauhan. I mean, I really don't think everyone is against him. I think really almost like 75% people I've been meeting.
How, you've done a poll on this?
Yes, I have people. I mean, since morning, we have been meeting so many FTII.
No, who are the... She's countering.
For the last 1 month. Okay, no, I'm telling you, majority, whoever I met, 75% of the people have been...
Maybe you have met in 75% in Bombay,
okay.
Then how come FTII...
They must be the people in your neighborhood.
FTI, students,
in your housing society that
okay.
all agreed that Gajendra
Maybe in my case, 75% people have seen. Okay, number two. Okay, in 2006, sir, in 2006, no wait, in 2006, I went there as a, wait.
Are against the appointment, you know. The basic...
So people are in favor. I mean, why are things going back to us in 2006? Wait,
No, it is not.
Vinayji, 2006, sir.
I would like to state
2006.
I would like to state...
Sir, मेरी बात तो सुनो. 2006, I went there as the controller of production with two objectives. That was to create the bridge between the students who refused to talk with the director. They were so arrogant. They were not ready. Number two.
That is not the issue that we are discussing here.
Sir, 1 second.
Okay, 1 second. He's countering you. 1 second. No, the student is, the ex-student is countering. He's also an ex-student.
No, I have not made my point. No, I made, excellent. Let me complete. And the thing was, there was a backlog of 1-year diploma film which had not even started, which I got it cleared in 3 months.
Very good job. Very good job.
But why the things have become bad?
The question tonight,
where are the big names? Those big names, why today there are 8 batches films have not been done?
What's it?
Yeah, let me answer.
Yeah.
So this is a thought which is coming straight from what Mr. Kher said. It has to be countered there and then. FTI has gone to the dogs. I strongly object to this. As an exercise, let's pick up last 1 year's films in all your international festivals, and see how much contribution FTI has made to those films.
We are very
what are you talking about? FTI has gone to the dogs.
We are very proud of it, but why things have gone bad? Why today there are 8 batches?
Because for years people have said something which hasn't been followed. It is not a problem of one government, but all governments do this, and it is high time we immune these institutions of government political high-handedness.
And the question tonight, therefore, I want to put is this. 1 second. Just a minute. I want to bring Anupam Kher and Gajendra back to the debate. 1 second. The question here is this. Anupam Kher, forget the politics, no? Forget the politics for a moment. Forget that Gajendra Chauhan has BJP connections, which he has. But forget the fact. I have no problem that you have BJP connections because somebody will have CPM connections, somebody will have Congress connections. That's not the issue. Many actors campaign for many political parties. Let us not live in a fool's paradise where people don't. They all do. The question, Mr. Chauhan, and you will have to prove it on the program, is about your professional ability. Right, Anupam Kher? Professional ability. People need to be inspired. When a chairman of FTII walks on the campus, the students must say, we look up to this person for this. You can't tell them, you look up to me for Mahabharata.
No,
sir, please understand. I am not asking you whether you got a Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan or Dada Saheb Phalke lifetime award like Shyam Benegal. I am not asking you whether you are, for example, a person who has given shape to the parallel cinema movement like Saeed Mirza. I am asking you to tell the viewers of Newshour tonight, and you can tell Anupam Kher as well, this is my contribution to Indian cinema, which is why, despite the resignations of Pallavi Joshi, Janu Barua, Santosh Sivan, despite the anger of the students, despite the fact that in this country, Gulzar, Shyam Benegal, Adur Gopalakrishnan will not be chosen, not even Anupam Kher, Gajendra Chauhan will be chosen as chairman of FTI. आप कहिए आज कि मेरे को सिलेक्ट करने के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ मेरा जो रिलेशनशिप है इसको छोड़ के मेरे पास क्या क्वालिफिकेशन, आप कहिए आज प्रोग्राम
मेरे पास
आप कहिए आपके क्वालिफिकेशंस के बारे में।
6 साल थिएटर किया है, 19 साल थिएटर हेमा मालिनी जी के साथ किया है, उसके साथ 150-200 फिल्में की है, मैंने सिनेमा किया है, 700 सीरियल किए हैं।
उस तरफ से सवाल,
बेस्ट एक्टर अवार्ड कई बार लिया है, कई संस्थाओं से लिया है,
उस तरफ से सवाल, उस तरफ से।
Very sorry, but
मैंने एक मिनट
नहीं, आप वो आपको क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं,
एक चीज और ऐड कर रहा हूं,
उनको मौका दीजिए क्वेश्चन करने के लिए प्लीज।
really very sorry, this doesn't measure up. I mean, आपने जो किया है, but what is expected? We wanted somebody with a vision, and it's not the BJP connection because the BJP is a democratically elected government. अपना government है, हमको BJP से कोई problem नहीं है. Problem है कि ऐसा कोई शख्स हो जिससे लोग inspire हो, जिसका कोई field में इतना accomplishment हो और दुनिया में उसकी कोई जगह हो. दुनिया means in the world.
But you want to respond to? Paintal wants to respond to you. Paintal wants to respond to you. Paintal wants to respond to you.
Aruna, I just want to say only one thing, that you are just committing a person without proving that he is guilty. Let him see.
Not judging him guilty.
Listen,
No, we are
no.
not.
Why you are judging me through my read?
1 minute.
I have worked with Cine Artists Association for 20 years, up to the rank of president.
1 minute.
That administrative quality I have got.
Sir,
I know how to handle the situation.
Sir, I would like to understand
let me finish. I didn't finish.
Okay, let Paintal
I
finish
just want to say this thing, that a man who's worked for 25-30 years is in the industry, if he's an intelligent man, he knows what is filmmaking, he knows what is production, what is pre-production.
Paintal ji, with the greatest of respect to you, and even before the debate began, I said that I've been an admirer of your work as an actor, but I'm telling you one thing. Every professional appointment, Paintal ji, is made on the basis of credentials. In this world, there is no job offer that is given on the hope that a person might do well even if he does not have the relevant credentials. I am asking your friend and Gajendra Chauhan to tell me tonight on the program what his professional credentials are.
The person who is responsible to appoint me there, he knows my credentials.
No.
That is IMB ministry. They have interviewed me number of times.
Why is it that your appointment is being questioned?
Unfortunately, that's the sad part of it.
No. Think about it.
They know my credentials. So go and ask them. Not this question. Go and ask the government why they appointed me.
I have no idea what FTII.
Okay, watch. Okay, Mr. Urs, Vikas, go ahead.
Yeah, Arnab.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Urs. You were countering Gajendra Chauhan there. My question, Anupam Kher ji, I see your hand go up, but first the student coming to you then after that. Yeah, Mr. Urs, go.
Yeah, Mr. Chauhan says that the person who has appointed him seems to know that, why Mr. Gajendra Chauhan should be appointed. And that's the biggest unfortunate factor here, that the people who have appointed Mr. Gajendra Chauhan have no idea what FTII is, what it stands for, what its merit is, and they have belittled all of us. They have belittled all of us. If it's a mistake, let's all be honest. Let's all be fair to the people of this country. Let's accept it. I'm really appalled to find that people are taking guys, in the people who have appointed him, and they say that they've appointed him, hence he is qualified enough. Who are they fooling? Are they fooling the people of this country?
Who's when?
No, let Gajendra Chauhan respond for himself.
All their blood and
The student को reply करें.
Why are you underestimating me for this job?
He's asking the student.
Just on the basis of my real life or my qualification? How do you know my qualifications?
Absolutely.
Sir,
based
what
on
are your
real life.
qualifications? I asked
Based on
you.
your real life. Because
I already told, sir. I already told.
One person at a time. One person at a time. So everybody will get a chance.
In the real life, you have absolutely nothing to prove to any one of us here.
Oh, you can say that.
Which is even
I'm known to the world through my work of art only.
inspired.
Not work of art,
not
through
getting
your
to that
acting.
argument ke why you
And
should-
Acting is a part of.
Acting is not cinema, sir. Please understand that.
सर कितने एक्टर हैं जो बहुत अच्छे फिल्म मेकर बने हैं बाद में? क्या बात कर रहे हैं आप? Because they know the cinema. When you are in a field,
But this is
when you are
not-
intelligent,
this is
you know
not
the cinema what it
This
is.
is not
Where are you
merely
working?
about
Which field you are
filmmaking,
working?
sir. This is not merely about filmmaking. It's an academic institute.
Sir, it's an academic
Sir, what
institute. My job of a chairman is in the administration. The
Not only
management,
administration,
the vision.
it is also, no,
Yeah,
it is
but
not
it's the
only
point.
administration, sir. It is not only administration, it is about guiding the students, it is about motivating the students. If the students themselves are questioning your appointment, then how will you
So
motivate
when
them,
have they
sir?
motivated and inspired in last 40 years? Noiba.
Wonderful.
We only deal with the director, not the chairman.
No, what's
Chairman is an administrative job. No,
Right.
we only deal with the director. Director is something we are
the
in
chairman
touch
is
with.
the head of the academic council of FTI.
So-
How can you say this is an ornamental body? It has nothing to do. It is an administrative body.
What we want from the government, what's
Sir,
wrong?
this is not a grocery store
What's
where
wrong?
we get what
Okay,
we want.
one second.
We command some
No,
things.
how we
The
did-
government is doing
Let
it
him- you
already.
reply.
How are we
Central
doubting his
universities
vision?
Okay,
made-
Mr. Pani,
It's not
Mr.
about
Pani,
negotiating.
you convince him.
आप मेरी कैपेबिलिटी पे क्यों शक कर रहे हैं?
Sir, शक की बात नहीं है,
नहीं
सर।
एक मिनट मैंने इतना समय सिनेमा में गुजारा है, आप मुझे अंडर एस्टिमेट कर रहे हैं कि आपको सिनेमा नहीं पता।
Underestimate me, sir. What is your exposure? I would like to understand what is your exposure to global cinema. Just give me one answer.
1 minute सर।
What is your exposure to global cinema?
सर मैं आपसे
What
जो
do
कह रहा
you
हूँ
know
आप मुझे
about
अंडर
what is happening in the international
Sir,
cinema today?
Sir, I am not here to give an
am not even-
exam, sir. I am not
No,
here to exam.
It is not an exam.
No, I
I
am not
would
going
like
to
to
answer this.
understand. I would like to understand.
One person at a time.
आपको
मैं admission लेने नहीं जा रहा हूँ FTI में, sir.
किसी भी इंटरनेशनल
Exactly,
फिल्म
इसलिए तो और भी
फेस्टिवल में
गुस्सा है, sir.
अटेंड
मैं
करते हुए
FTI में
नहीं
एडमिशन
देखा
लेने नहीं
मैंने।
जा रहा हूँ सर। मुझे गवर्नमेंट ने एक जिम्मेदारी दी है, मैं उस जिम्मेदारी को
हम
निभाने जा
कोई
रहा हूँ।
गवर्नमेंट की जिम्मेदारी को क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, हम
हाँ, तो-
आपको क्वेश्चन नहीं कर रहे हैं।
हाँ, तो
हम
government-
गवर्नमेंट
विनय शुक्ला जी पूछ रहे हैं आपको, और दो लोगों के बीच में डिबेट हो प्लीज, एक मिनट। विनय शुक्ला जी आपको पूछ रहे हैं कि आप सिनेमा के बारे में क्या जानते हैं, और आप कह रहे हैं मैं एग्जाम देने नहीं आ रहा। आप ये सवाल क्यों पूछ रहे हैं? पहली बात है, आप ये सवाल क्यों पूछ रहे हैं और आप इस सवाल को नकार क्यों रहे हैं? पहले ये बताइए कि आप क्यों पूछ रहे हैं, प्लीज कहिए। नहीं, कहिए, यू टेल हिम डायरेक्टली
मैं
प्लीज।
उसका एक बड़ा बेसिक सा वो जानता हूँ
जी।
कि अब तक ये जो जितनी भी whatever examples that he has been giving and whatever qualifications he has been stating about himself has been related to acting.
Right.
I would like to know that how many films has he seen of the world cinema, contemporary cinema? I have not even seen him once attending Mami Film Festival, which happens in Mumbai.
Gajendra, you have not.
Yes.
I have never seen.
I agree with
So
it.
that means
I agree with it.
what is his exposure to
He's
international
saying you- no,
cinema?
one second. So-
I mean, I'm giving you a very, I'm stating this as an example that not once.
सर
have
वो
I
मेरे
seen-
जॉब को कैसे अफेक्ट करेगा एज ए चेयरमैन?
Because you are not aware of the international cinema, you are not aware of the what are the
सर आप
trends.
इशू को कहीं
You are
और ले
not-
जा रहे हैं।
No, I'm not.
मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ।
मैं उल्टा सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। He'll ask a counter question.
एक मिनट, कितने मंत्री हैं जो उस मंत्रालय को जानते हैं, पहले दिन जाके करते हैं और वहां जाके क्या परफॉर्मेंस देते हैं? सर क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
This is
क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
और टीचर की बात बिल्कुल अलग है। Are you becoming a minister for information?
No, not minister.
If you want to become a minister of information and broadcasting, you are most welcome, sir.
No, sir,
But
no.
for God's sake, don't become the chairman.
नहीं, watch it. I'm going out. Anupam Kher, are these questions not relevant? No, speak up, Anupam Kher. No, speak up, Anupam Kher, tonight. Please speak up tonight.
2-3 things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arnab, you know I always speak up, so that's never a problem. My point is, first of all, I think all of us are being very insensitive towards a man who, in front of everybody, we are stripping him of as a human being. But unfortunately,
No, I don't
Gajendra
think so.
Singh
I
is
don't think so. Yeah.
indefensible.
Absolutely.
Well, however much he may say that, however much he may say that I have done this, I have done, he should sort of say that I have not done maybe that kind of work, which sort of say that, because the more he will say that I have done I've done so many episodes and I've done this. It's not right. It's not correct, because that does not come to the stature of being an FTII chairman. So I think the best thing for him be that he should say, yes, maybe I'm not, but since the government has appointed me, I will try. That's what the first point is. My second point is to Mr. Urs. I apologize for.
No, he wants to respond to you. Gajendra wants to respond to you. Gajendra wants to respond
constructively.
Anupam ji, ये तो मैं कई बार बोल चुका हूँ.
No, just a minute. Let me finish. I will lose my chain of thoughts. So I'll lose my chain of thoughts. So that was said in a very constructive manner. Now, as a student leader, Mr. Urs, what is constructive that you are doing apart from agitating about Gajendra Chauhan? Are you telling your students, fine, this will get sorted out, let's just continue with our classes, let's protest as doing something because he is not affecting your teaching? Are you doing that? So as a leader, what are you trying to tell? I think Gajendra Chauhan is not fit for it. That is proved and that decided, even if Gajendra does not himself agree with it. But as a student yourself, or the leader yourself, what are you doing? You are doing a same path that I will go on a strike. So tomorrow if they remove Mr. Gajendra Chauhan from the chairmanship, then everybody will get a possibility that, okay, let's strike, and we will have Arnab Goswami not being the main person of Times Now. Let's strike for somebody else, and we will not have so and so for somebody else. So as a teacher, not as an actor, I'm suggesting to you that it's better to go back to your work and let this issue get sorted out. And don't accept Mr. Gajendra Chauhan as the chairman of FTII.
No, first of all, couple of points. I think we are getting responses on this. I think we are getting a couple of responses. We let the student respond first. Yes, Mr. Urs, Anupam Kher tells you that you have no right to take this beyond a point. Your response to Anupam Kher?
Mr. Kher, with due respect to you, I think you're trying to articulate everything for Mr. Chauhan. It's so unfortunate that you're speaking for him, which he's been trying so far in this discussion to try to talk for himself, and is failing miserably.
No, I'm not. Then I think then your interpretation is wrong. I'm not doing that.
Second point, sir. Could you hear me out? Could you hear me?
I would have not been on this. I would have not been on this program if that is what I would have easily avoided being on this program.
Sir, please hear me out. Please hear me out. If the government had not taken such a decision, the students were continuing with their academic work. It is 28 days, sir, it is 28 days since we have been on strike, and even today the discussion is that why is this person still there in the governing council as the chairman? It is so insensitive for people like you and people in the government to not realize that in the Film Institute, the students are on strike. Okay, they've stopped their academic work, and then you come to convince us to say, take this person, okay, he is not capable, we all realize that, but you continue with your classes.
No, I did not say take this person.
Have you turned FTII into a joke?
You can't hear the truth.
Sir, please try to understand.
You are either far away and you can't hear the truth.
We have left
I was first of all not defending, I am not here to defend Mr.
keeping faith in this institute. So let's try to understand that the government's responsibility at this point in time is to help the students resolve this matter, not to pass the buck on to somebody else, saying that they will solve the problem for you.
With all due respect to you,
FTII stands because the students of this institute have made the nation proud nationally and internationally.
Mr. Urs, hear him.
Don't teach me.
People like
Mr. Urs, here Anupam Kher.
Completely
Mr. Urs, here Anupam Kher is responding to you.
What FTII represents.
It's all right. Mr. Urs, here Anupam Kher is responding to you. I'm coming to everyone. We have time.
No, Mr. Urs, first of all, I don't think you heard me saying that Mr. Gajendra Chauhan is not right for this post. But you are not liking me trying to criticize you for your stance. You are not liking me, or you are telling me that I am insensitive. You are not actually basically liking me that for 28 days, rather than being on the streets, why don't you do your work?
And attend classes.
My criticism is that after you pass out from this institute,
it's the job of the government.
No, but at the same time, one second. Okay. But at the same time,
yes, I feel that.
Yeah, but at the same time, Anupam Kher, the people, one second.
Please go tell the government that
Mr. Gajendra Chauhan, I want to put one point to
head FTII.
Mr. Urs. Now I'm saying something to Mr. Gajendra. Mr. Gajendra Chauhan, today, first it started like a student protest. कि कई सारे students थे जो आपके appointment के खिलाफ थे, and some sections of the political class से सारे Maoist हैं. There was that argument also. They're all Maoists who have entered the FTII campus. Cleans the campus. All politicians, all Maoists, सब खराब लोग हैं, सब का political agenda है. आज गजेंद्र चौहान जी, रणबीर कपूर का कोई पॉलिटिकल एजेंडा तो नहीं है, पहली बात. रेसल पुकुटी ने जो कहा है वो बहुत रिस्पेक्टेड व्यक्ति हैं,
मेरा भी नहीं है.
और इस केस में अनुपम खेर, on several issues, Anupam Kher has supported the BJP government for its decisions, but tonight his position and the position of his very good friend Om Puri is the same. Om Puri and Anupam Kher are both saying basically the same thing, that you need a knowledge of cinema and you have to be credible enough to head an institute like FTI. Piyush Sharma was on the program yesterday. He has no political angle to this. So Gajendra Chauhan, my sincere question to you is this. Jahanu Barua has no political angle. Santosh Sivan has no political. Why are you being so rigid? How can you force yourself on an institute simply by saying you have the political backing and ask the government which appointed you?
देश की सरकार ने
देश की सरकार नहीं आदेश नहीं. अच्छा सुने, बोलने I know I'm aware. बोलने.
देश में भारत सरकार बनती है, इलेक्शंस के बाद भारत सरकार बनी, उस सरकार ने मुझे एक जिम्मेदारी दी है, मैं जिम्मेदारी से भाग जाऊं?
नहीं काउंटर नहीं, ये काउंटर करना.
मैं होती तो मैं बोलती sorry sir, I'm not quite fit
वो
for
आपका
this
इंडिविजुअल
job.
फैसला होता.
No, it's not. I mean, you have to also be aware of
You respond to a director.
aware of who you are and what is the job called for. What is
No,
this?
before I start my work, people have started judging my
No,
work.
but this is not after. This is something else.
No,
Okay,
sir.
see, who is the person who needs to be there? Let us look at कि क्या जरूरत क्या है उस पोस्ट की, जरूरत क्या है? Let's find out.
नहीं, Government of India has given me a responsibility.
I know.
Do I run away from there? कल कोई सी आर्मी ऑफिसर को बोले बॉर्डर पे जाके लड़ो और वो भाग के चला जाए.
But Gajendra, okay, fine. I want to get Mr. Pathak.
Before the government of India decide anything, I will not put my foot down.
Okay, sir.
You won't quit.
May I say one thing,
आप कैसे बर्दाश्त करते हो ये सब लोग
मैं
बोल रहे
आपसे
हैं?
एक बात
बोले
कहूँगा.
जी.
तुलसीदास जी का एक दोहा है, उस पर जरा सा गौर कर लीजिएगा कि आवत ही हर्षै नहीं, नैनन नहीं सॉरी आई एम फॉरगेटिंग द वर्ड. नहीं इसके बाद मैं सुनाता हूँ. नैनत नहीं स्नेह, तुलसी वहाँ न जाइए चाहे कंचन बरसे में. Translated, it simply means that where you go and there is no joy and the eyes are bereft of love, do not go there, Tulsi, even if it showers gold. ये तुलसीदास का है रामायण में. इससे कुछ सीख लीजिए.
मेरे बारे में कोई राय कायम मत करना. मेरा काम देखोगे आपकी राय बदल जाएगी.
नहीं मैं एक बात तुलसी, मैं तो आपकी
काम करने नहीं दे रहे हैं आप लोग.
नहीं
काम शुरू नहीं हुआ है, आपने जजमेंटल अपना बना लिया है. आप मेरी क्वालिफिकेशंस कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं, मेरा बॉडी और स्ट्रेचर काम कर रहे हैं. मेरा
एक मुझे बात बताइए. देखिए
जी,
आप कह रहे हैं कि द गवर्नमेंट हैज अपॉइंटेड यू एंड दैट इज व्हाई यू डू नॉट वांट टू रन अवे फ्रॉम दिस रिस्पांसिबिलिटी. Sir, you have been appointed because of your political affiliation.
No, sir. Both.
Just a minute.
1 minute. No. Let me stop it here only.
No.
अगर मैं सिनेमा मैन नहीं होता, सिनेमा से जुड़ा नहीं होता, टीवी से जुड़ा नहीं होता.
सिनेमा से नहीं. आप देखिए एक्टिंग. देखिए एक सेकंड. Please allow me to finish. That you have been appointed by the government because of your political affiliation.
No.
He gave Modi a 10 on 10 performance.
Just a minute.
You are a BJP member. Don't say you are not.
Just a minute, sir.
Be open about it.
being
Open
no.
about it.
Please let me allow me to finish.
I
what
never
I'm
said in the
saying
media
about
that I'm not a BJP member.
But besides that, what is your other qualification?
My 34 years career in film industry.
2 years before, the students of the institute had organized a screening of Anand Padvardhan's Jai Bhim Comrade. ABVP activists barged into the campus. They thrashed up the students and injured some people. Do you approve of such an act?
सर मैं उस वक्त नहीं था
नहीं,
सवाल तो सीधा है नहीं आप जवाब दो you condemn it then you condemn it
I'm condemning it.
You are condemning.
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि मेरे से ये सवाल कई बार मीडिया में हो चुका है कि विचारधारा मेरे काम के बीच में नहीं आएगी. मैं फिर आज टाइम सुनाऊं पे कोई प्रॉब्लमेटिक नहीं है. विचारधारा इंडिविजुअल होती है.
एग्जैक्टली तो क्यों छोड़ना चाहते हैं सर?
कौन छोड़ रहा है
विचारधारा को? गेट के बाहर
विचारधारा कहाँ छोड़ रहा हूँ मैं?
विचारधारा गेट के बाहर
नहीं विचारधारा मुझ तक सीमित होगी.
सर नहीं,
मुझ तक सीमित होगी. आज भी मुझ तक सीमित है.
Sir, you see, please, 1 second, please. Now, Mr. Pathak. Narendra Pathak has not even spoken. He's a member of FTI. He's been watching this debate. Mr. Pathak, what is your advice for Gajendra Chauhan now?
You are not giving me a chance to speak.
Please.
Just I'm enjoying this debate. Hello.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Mr. Pathak.
Hello.
Go ahead, Mr. Pathak.
Yeah. Since last half an hour, I am just enjoying the debate. You are not giving me chance to reply. Sir, I feel that this debate should be on the issue of academics. I feel that FTI is one of the educational institution and it is best interest of the student. So all discussion should be there on that particular ground. I feel that it is one of the biggest institution of the India. And therefore, the governing council members are the trustees, and when they are the trustees, they are definitely having some vision. I feel that at this moment in FTI there are so many administrative problems, and for that purpose we have to clear the backlogs. There is the academic backlog. There are so many students, they are taking the same degrees in last 6-7 years. There is the infrastructure problem. So like this, all the FTI new governing council member have some vision, and that's why government they have appointed there.
So I understand from you that all the previous governments, Mr. Pathak, who appointed people like Adur Gopalakrishnan, Shyam Benegal, etc., were all wrong, and that this should be the trend.
No, sir. No.
That's what you're saying.
In that way.
No, then you put out an application. I'll tell you. Then you hire a HR consultant. Ask somebody with 10 years experience and an MBA run your institute. Why do you even need Gajendra Chauhan? You need an administrator. You hire an MBA. He'll do a better job. Tomorrow you'll say, I need a waterproofing expert. Sorry. With this logic, tomorrow you'll say there's a waterproofing problem in FTI. I will get a waterproofing expert. Yeah, building ka kaam khatam nahi hai, civil engineer ko laiye. Why do you need Gajendra Chauhan? Please tell me. No, you tell me.
आपने मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ उसमें आपने तोड़ दिया है. Let me to complete. इसके पहले जितने भी बड़े चेयरमैन हो गए, वो चेयरमैन के ड्यूरेशन में भी FTI में कुछ ना कुछ हेजिटेशन होते रहे. In last 55 years there are 39 hesitations. Students never happy. What is the problem there?
Let me
No. Okay, a counter coming.
Let me tell you what
You are Anupam. You are Anupam.
One of you.
I would like to.
Okay,
Let me tell you what is the problem.
One second. Just a minute. Yeah, okay, she's answering you. 1 second, sir, one counter.
Aruna.
Now, Aruna is counting.
Whenever the big personality is appointed,
Counter from Aruna.
Let me tell you what
whenever
is
the big personality is appointed, always students create the problems there.
Let me tell you what is the problem.
And I feel that this issue is not made by all the students Very few of them are running this issue.
Okay, fine.
Okay, Suniya,
Majority students are not in favor of the
all right,
education also.
now I have
want to say something.
Aruna Raje Patil is countering you, Mr. Patil. Please,
Yeah.
Aruna Raje Patil. Yeah.
See, it is not really that the students have been having strikes for so many years. We did the first strike in 1968.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why we did it. Because our voices were not heard, we were not listened to, there was no interaction. Now the government is we want the government to be a partner with us and take their responsibility and have a dialogue so that it works for everybody. But when you don't listen, when the government doesn't listen, then surely we have to strike.
I now go back to Gajendra Chauhan and on the question, one second, and on the question of his competence. No, one second. Don't give me an administrative answer, please. This is a very serious issue.
Can I come?
No. It's please, don't. Other you get some waterproofing expert to head FTI. Today you'll find the problem in FTI is a seepage problem in the building. You'll say I'll get a waterproofing expert to head FTI. Let's not make it a ridiculous question. I'm going back to the principal issue with Mr. Chauhan. No. 1 second. I am with Mr. Chauhan on his issue. Mr. Chauhan, now let's be very direct. You claim that you have credentials to take over the position. Let me ask you, is acting in movies like Jungle Love, Khuli Khidki and Dil Ka Sauda, does that make you, does that 25 साल हो 20 साल पुराने,
मैं आपको नई फिल्मों के नाम
25 साल पुराने में जवाब दीजिए प्लीज,
आप बरसात का नाम लीजिए, आप अंदाज का नाम लीजिए, आप तुमको ना भूल पाएंगे कि नाम ये कमर्शियल फिल्में हिट होने।
एक दूसरी बात, दूसरा सवाल है ये जी मैंने पूछा है और मैं कहता हूं, मैं खुली तौर से कहता हूं, एक सेकंड you now 1 second, you can call it C grade, B grade, D grade, vulgar movies, adult movies, whatever. Now
who has to decide these are A grade or B grade?
I'm saying something. Okay, fine. Now what I'm saying to you tonight is
फिल्म हिट हो जाती है वो A grade होती है।
आप सुनिए मेरी बात। My question, 1 second.
ये फंडामेंटल फ्लो है सिनेमा को समझने में, एफटीआई का रोल समझने में, कि एफटीआई क्या करता है या क्या करने के लिए बनाया गया था, उसमें फंडामेंटल प्रॉब्लम है समझ में सर। आप बहुत और लोगों की सोसाइटी में
आप
इसी से क्लियर हो जाती है जब आप कहते हैं कि एवरी हिट फिल्म इज ए ग्रेड।
नहीं
स्टेट्स वेरी हाउ मच
नहीं मैं कह रहा हूं
सिनेमा डू यू
1 second. Now we are on a critical issue. 1 second. गजेंद्र चौहान जी ने कहा आज प्रोग्राम पर, उन्होंने कहा कि जो फिल्म चल जाती है वो ए ग्रेड होती है। एक सेकंड, अगर जंगल लव चल गई,
चली थी, सिल्वर जुबली हुई,
तो फिर वो ए ग्रेड मूवी है। 1 second, जंगल लव
पब्लिक की आई में वो ए ग्रेड है,
पब्लिक की आई में ए ग्रेड है। और आप एक मिनट,
इंटरनेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन चला सकते हैं, उनके प्रोड्यूसर को बना देते हैं सर।
People who appointed him are listening to this debate.
आप क्या कह रहे हैं? अच्छा,
सवाल क्या पूछना है?
मैं सवाल आपसे ये पूछ रहा हूँ, 1 minute, let me खुली खिड़की चली थी,
सिल्वर जुबली हुई थी,
क्या वो ए ग्रेड मूवी है?
पब्लिक ने पसंद की, पब्लिक की पसंद
ए ग्रेड हो गई। नहीं ए ग्रेड हो गई, यानी कि ये these, I'm sorry Mr. Chauhan, these sleazy vulgar movies,
they are not vulgar, they have been passed by the censor out of this country. What are you talking?
Mr. Chauhan,
कल आपने उनको soft porn word use किया था, I object for that also.
Mr. Chauhan, the problem is whether you call it vulgar, C grade, A grade, soft porn or whatever, it worries me that I am sitting with the chairman of FTII who is calling these vulgar C-grade movies as A-grade movies.
You have made a mind to decide on my real life.
I am not deciding on your real life. I am deciding on the basis of what you think is good cinema.
No.
What in your view is good cinema? What in your view is good cinema, Mr. Chauhan?
Don't ask me questions. I'm not here for examination.
No, but what is a good cinema? What is good cinema? What is good cinema? Mr. Chauhan, what is good cinema? No, I'm asking you. I am asking the chairman of FTI on the program. आप कहिए what is good cinema?
नहीं आप पूछ सकते हैं कुछ भी.
Good cinema. What is good cinema?
I'm not here to give an examination.
Sure, you are not here for an examination, but I am asking you a question.
No, I'm not answering.
What is good cinema?
I'm not answering.
What is good cinema?
No, I'm not answering this.
अच्छी सिनेमा क्या होती है?
मैं इसको आंसर नहीं करूँगा.
कैसे आप आंसर नहीं कर? आप FTI फिल्म और टेलीविजन इंस्टीट्यूट के चेयरमैन हैं. मैं आपको पूछ रहा हूँ, सारा देश देख रहा है, अच्छी सिनेमा क्या होती है?
मैं इस सवाल का जवाब नहीं दूंगा.
क्यों नहीं देंगे?
नहीं दूंगा मैं.
क्यों नहीं? आप जानते हैं कि अवॉइड कर,
मैं एग्जाम देने नहीं आया, मैं
अच्छी सिनेमा क्या है?
मुझे सरकार ने एक जिम्मेदारी दी है, मुझे एक सरकार ने जिम्मेदारी दी है, वो जिम्मेदारी मैं अच्छी तरह समझता हूं। इंफॉर्मेशन ब्रॉडकास्टिंग मिनिस्ट्री को अच्छी तरह समझती है।
चौहान जी आप समझिए, ये तो काफी घमंड वाली रिप्लाई होगी।
घमंड वाली नहीं है, घमंड वाली नहीं है, ये घमंड क्या है?
सारे जो स्टूडेंट्स देश भर के स्टूडेंट्स आज देख रहे हैं, आपको पूछ रहे हैं, स्टूडेंट्स ही नहीं, कई लोग जो अच्छे सिनेमा को अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, वो आपको आज एक सवाल पूछ रहे हैं।
सिनेमा को मैं बिलोंग करता हूं,
कौन सा सिनेमा?
चोपड़ा साहब के ग्रुप को,
तो
सिनेमा उनका सिनेमा का एक ही ये है व्यू
और
है।
आपने आज कहा मेरे प्रोग्राम पे कि कोई भी सिनेमा वल्गर हो, सी ग्रेड हो, चल जाए तो ए ग्रेड से।
वल्गर मैंने वर्ड नहीं यूज किया, मैंने कहा ये सारी फिल्में हिंदुस्तान के सेंसर बोर्ड ने पास की हैं।
और आपने कहा ए ग्रेड,
जो चल जाए वो ए ग्रेड।
आपने कहा जो चल जाए ए ग्रेड,
जो चल जाए वो ए ग्रेड है,
जो चल जाए
पब्लिक ने एक्सेप्ट किया है।
वल्गर हो,
एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ इसके लिए,
वो ए ग्रेड है।
नसीब और
आप ये कह रहे हैं प्रोग्राम पर,
सॉरी बट कमर्शियल
आप क्या कह रहे हैं?
नथिंग टू डू,
नहीं,
आप क्या कह रहे हैं? यही तो प्रॉब्लम है, यही तो प्रॉब्लम है चौहान
नहीं है।
चौहान जी,
एक पर्टिकुलर आदमी को पकड़ के टारगेट किया जाए।
कौन टारगेट कर रहा है? टारगेट
प्रोग्राम एवरीवन वर्सेस गजेंद्र।
One second, नहीं मैं मुझे पैंतल जी, I have a problem. You tell me your view on this. Do you agree with his view where he's saying here today, जो फिल्म चल जाए वो A grade है, regardless of the quality of the movie, the quality of the film, you know, whether it is a C grade film, is a vulgar film, it's an adult film. Can you have a chairman of FTII who says जो चल जाए वो A grade है? This attitude causes great concern. I'm telling you today, you don't need a Shyam Benegal, a Girish Karna, the UR Krishnamurthy, a Saeed Mirza to help the Film and Television Institute. But nobody would have made this comment. But Gajendra Chauhan today feels tonight कि इनके पीछे political power है, कुछ भी कह सकते हैं।
नहीं, ये
आपको लग रहा है
ये आपके शब्द हैं।
नहीं, आप नहीं तो आप आंसर ही नहीं कर रहे।
नहीं, मैंने आंसर कर रहा हूँ ना मैं।
अच्छी सिनेमा क्या होती है?
अच्छा सिनेमा वो होता है जो एक अच्छा मैसेज दे पब्लिक को।
अच्छा मैसेज। तो मुझे एक बात बताइए प्लीज, अब मुझे बात, आप ये आने आपने अभी कहा जो फिल्म चल जाए वो ए ग्रेड है, तो जंगल लव चल गई जी, अच्छी सिनेमा थी, आपने कहा ए ग्रेड है। जब मुझे बताइए मैसेज क्या थी?
पब्लिक के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से अच्छी फिल्म है ना, एंटरटेनिंग है।
एंटरटेनिंग है, और खुली खिड़की भी चल जाए, एंटरटेनिंग।
वही फिल्म जब इंग्लिश में बनी, देखिए ऐसा
उसकी मैसेज क्या थी?
एंटरटेनिंग थी और क्या?
एंटरटेनिंग क्या? इट्स अ स्लीजी फिल्म।
No, not
Yeah,
have you
but
seen
it was not.
I've read enough reviews of the film.
Have you seen the film? उसका एक मिनट, उसका क्या हम एक मिनट अमजद खान साहब ऐसी फिल्म में काम करेंगे? उस फिल्म में स्टारर थे अमजद खान साहब।
This is a problem.
Caliber of this man by the,
but Mr. Chauhan, do you want to retract your
by the
comment?
states.
Watch it. Now Mr. Urs is asking a question. Anupam Kher still there? No. Anupam Kher, you heard this now. Anupam Kher. You heard this now. I want your response to this. This causes concern among people.
It's I think it's a sad statement for him to make. I think it's a sad statement for him to make that जो पिक्चर चल जाए वो एक्सेप्ट हो जाए ऑडियंस से, वो ए ग्रेड होती है। गजेंद्र जी ऐसा नहीं होता है। पिक्चर वो अच्छी होती है जो आपके मन को कहीं ना कहीं छूती है, आपके एहसास को जगाती है, आपको कुछ सोचने में मजबूर करती है, आपको कॉन्टेम्परेरी हिंदुस्तान के बारे में बताती है और इसके साथ मनोरंजन भी करती है। पर इसके बावजूद मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा कि हम सब की जिंदगी में हम सब एक्टर्स ने ऐसी थर्ड रेट फिल्मों में काम किया है। मैं अपनी 50 फिल्में गिना सकता हूं जिसमें मैंने थर्ड रेट फिल्मों में काम कर रहा है। जो आपके पैनल पे लोग बैठे हैं उन्होंने हमेशा अच्छी फिल्में नहीं बनाई हैं, जरूरी नहीं है, चाहे वो विनय है चाहे वो अरुणा है, हम सब ने अच्छा काम नहीं किया है। मगर आप अपने आप को डिफेंड मत करिए। मेरी एज ए ब्रदर एज ए फ्रेंड आपकी सजेशन होगी कि आप मत डिफेंड करिए, बिकॉज आप डिफेंड नहीं कर पा रहेंगे। बिकॉज बात सही है, इस बात की है कि एफटीआई का जो चेयरमैन है उसका जो रुतबा है, आपके रुतबे एज गजेंद्र चौहान बहुत अच्छा है, बट एज गजेंद्र चौहान चेयरमैन ऑफ एफटीआई शायद नहीं सूटेबल है। तो आप कितना भी डिफेंड कर दें, आप कितना भी कह दें कि मुझे सरकार ने चुना है, मुझे इसने चुना है या मैं उसके वजह से हूं, मैं इसका जवाब, आप जब ये बोलते हैं कि मैं इसका जवाब नहीं दूंगा अर्नब गोस्वामी को, तो आप हार जाते हैं। आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि मैं एफटीआई का चेयरमैन हूं और मैं इस बात का जवाब नहीं दूंगा अच्छी फिल्म क्या है। एक हिसाब से आप कहते हैं कि अच्छी फिल्म वो है जो मैसेज देती है, फिर आपको जब अर्नब खुली खिड़की और इसके बारे में बताते हैं तो उसमें क्या मैसेज आप पूछते हैं, तो आप कहते हैं ये खूबसूरत है, ये एंटरटेन करती हैं। तो मुझे लगता है कि आप अपने आप को अपनी एक खास साख रखने के लिए आप ना बोलें ये बातें। और ये एक मैं दोस्त के नाते आपको मैं सजेस्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं, बिकॉज ये डिफेंड आप नहीं कर सकते हैं। मुझे कल को अगर स्टील अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया का चेयरमैन बना दे, मैं कहूंगा कैसे भाई, मुझे तो कुछ पता ही नहीं है।
अच्छा गजेंद्र चौहान जी,
मैं कैसे बन सकता हूं? या अगर एटॉमिक एनर्जी के चेयरमैन अर्नब गोस्वामी को बना दें,
अनुपम जी,
तो मुझे लगता है कि अर्नब गोस्वामी कहेंगे ना कि मैं एटॉमिक एनर्जी का चेयरमैन नहीं बन सकता हूं।
सर आप सही कह रहे हैं, लेकिन मैं आपसे ये भी तो जानना चाहता हूं कि मैं सिनेमा से नहीं
मैं
जुड़ा
ये जानना हूं, ये जानता हूं, मैं नहीं बन सकता हूं।
और फिल्म इंस्टीट्यूट में सिनेमा ही पढ़ाया जाता है ना?
नहीं, आप उस सिनेमा से जरूर जुड़े हैं, सिनेमा से काफी लोग जुड़े हैं, मगर सिनेमा से जुड़ने में और एफटीआई का चेयरमैन बनने में फर्क है। क्योंकि और आजकल जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनका पर्सपेक्टिव बहुत डिफरेंट है, और जो एफटीआई में पढ़ाया जाता है, आप कुरुसावा के बारे में बात करेंगे, आप फेलिनी के बारे में बात करेंगे, आपको अगर बाहर से कोई डेविड और रसल मिलने आएंगे, आप वुडी एलन के बारे में मिलने आएंगे, कोई गेस्ट लेक्चरर आएंगे, आपकी जो अभी तक की जो सोच है, जो आपका कार्य का जो एक पूरा संगठन है, वो उसको मैच नहीं करता है। आपको अगर हिंदुस्तान के बाकी लोग अगर देख लिए जाए, अदूर गोपाल कृष्णन कोई लेक्चर देने आए, तो आप अच्छे लगेंगे उनके साथ सूट पहनकर, मगर आप ये जरूरी नहीं अच्छे लगेंगे कि आप उनके साथ वर्ल्ड सिनेमा या हिंदी सिनेमा पर या रीजनल सिनेमा पर बहस कर सकेंगे। वो बहुत जरूरी है। तो आप इस बारे में चुप हो जाइए।
देखिए,
sorry, but
let him reply.
This is what I feel.
He's told you his point of view, Gajendra.
No, करेक्ट है, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे
Watch. He has a right to reply. He has a right to reply.
ये जो प्रश्न चिन्ह एक व्यक्ति को लेके कटघरे में खड़ा करके चारों तरफ से घेर के उसके अगेंस्ट एक टारगेट किया जा रहा है, Why this question is not asked to the government of India?
नहीं, आपके खिलाफ किसी के लिए पर्सनल दुश्मनी कोई नहीं है।
हम पूछ रहे हैं उससे
जब
देखिए एक बात गजेंद्र जी, देखिए विनोद खन्ना को चेयरमैन बनाया गया।
It is not for you.
नहीं, विनोद खन्ना को चेयरमैन बनाया गया। पैंतल जी आप बताइए, आप बहुत चुप है आज। टीवी पर तो सीरियल पे आप मूवीज में इतने चुप कभी नहीं रहे हैं, सत्ता पे इतने चुप कभी नहीं रहे। मगर एनीवे द पॉइंट हियर इज विनोद खन्ना को चेयरमैन बनाया गया, वो बीजेपी के एमपी थे, किसी ने ऑब्जेक्ट किया, कोई स्ट्राइक हुई नहीं।
There was no strike.
And I was
You
the
understand the
vice
point,
chairman
Mr.
at that
Paintal.
time.
You appreciate the point where we are coming from on this. What is your advice to Gajendra Chauhan?
No, my advice is only this thing, that what I personally feel as a friend, as a co-artist, as a person who's worked with him, that he should be given a chance. He should be given a chance to prove himself, whatever the criteria he is having.
Okay, well, most of the panelists have a contrary point of view. We've given every side their chance to speak on the program. The FTI Mahabharat hashtag trending with over 4,000 top trending hashtag, principal point of conversation. To Gajendra Chauhan, I just want to say, Mr. Chauhan, there's nothing personal about it. It is just a question of the fact that whether you are the right person to head the institute, not whether you are the right person. So don't take it personally. I appreciate your coming on the program tonight. I appreciate everyone for speaking out freely. And let's see where this discussion goes. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for joining me tonight.